the game. Because when the snapback occurs, and it will, you need to make sure that you're there. You can't wait for it to occur to then all of a sudden be like, oh, wait, remember me? I'm still here. Now, so those are 3 top strategies I have for you. In terms of specific actions that I'm doing to really make the most of this season, as a leader, right, as a business leader, watch your team. And specifically, I want you to watch for the unintentional leaders that are beginning to rise up. Most of us right now, we're running remote businesses. Whether we were before, we certainly are now. What that means is some of the people within your organization who you maybe had high hopes for, right? Maybe you've seen them recede a little bit. Very often what that means is that person was far better at politics than they were at actually work and leadership. On the other hand, there may be somebody on your team who you're really starting to see rise to the occasion. Look for those people. All right. You may have some unintentional leaders on your hand that you can really elevate when things turn back around. The second thing that I would look for, and this is specific to your customers, double down on community. You know, a digital marketer right now, I'm spending hours a day inside of our Facebook groups. If you don't have Facebook groups, and you probably don't, this may mean just making phone calls and direct emails to some of your top clients and customers, letting them know you're still here and you still want to help. All right. Little things like that matter. Double down on community. Don't be silent. I would also say give big, give so much that it hurts. At Digital Marketer, we took our main flagship product, Digital Marketer Lab, and we just made it free. We made it free. We had over 60,000 people sign up for free accounts. Now, I don't know how many of those will convert and roll over into paid members when it's all said and done. But if it's just 2 or 3%, it's going to wind up being the single best promotion we've ever done at Digital Marketer. But that's not why we did it. We did it because it was the right thing to do. All right. So if you're going to give big, give so much that it hurts. And then for you, I would just simply say, don't let this time pass without using it as an opportunity to reevaluate what truly matters. And I know a lot of people have said that, but I want to give you a suggestion. I want to give you 2 questions to answer. What do you miss? And what don't you miss? And I would make a list. Make a list of the things that you really, really, really miss. And then make a list of things that you don't miss. Like, for example, I really miss taking my family to get Mexican food on Friday night. My wife and I sitting back and sipping on margaritas, watching the kids play on the playground. I miss that, right? I don't miss business travel, right? It's been nice to be able to get meetings done over Zoom, but I definitely miss vacation travel. I miss speaking. I miss seeing my team. There's things I miss and there's things I don't miss. And so make that list, because I will tell you, this season is a gift. You've been through hard times before, and if you've made it out on the other side, not only did it make you stronger, but you learned from it. All right. If we can get through this time better, because make no mistake, this will end, right? That's the one thing all the experts agree on. They all agree that this will end. This is not an extinction level event. All right. This will end. And when it does, make sure that you can look back on it and say, you know what, I learned a lot and I'm better for it.
You've heard it said over and over, we are living in unprecedented times. But some of you may remember 2008, when the financial crisis ravaged the global economy. You may have lost money or your retirement, or maybe you were just entering the workforce and couldn't find a job because companies weren't hiring. It's easy to become anxious because it sounds like the sky is about to fall. Because right now, just like in 2008, things are very uncertain. Instead of living in fear, do your best to prepare for this journey ahead. As Tony says, anticipation is power. There are 4 strategies that most of the world's greatest financial minds have used to grow their wealth over time, even through bad economies. Tony calls them the Core 4, and while everybody, of course, has a different financial situation, these simple strategies apply to everyone. Tony explains the Core 4 in his New York Times bestselling book, Unshakable. Unshakable is a step-by-step playbook that can transform your financial life, no matter your salary, stage of life, or level of wealth. And it outlines how to put together a simple, actionable financial plan, even in an economic downturn. Tony is offering podcast listeners a free hardcover copy of Unshakable. You just pay shipping and handling. Go to www.unshakable.com to order your copy. Welcome back. Up next, we have Todd Hartley, the CEO of Wirebuzz, a company that helps businesses amplify sales, reach marketing goals, and surpass competition with video that converts. Here he is with his top 3 strategies for increasing revenue in this new world, where access to salespeople and traditional selling methods is at an all-time low. Here's Todd.
It's obvious we've entered a new world with a very unique challenge for businesses. Today, salesperson access is at an all-time low, and prospects, they don't want to interact with salespeople. And for people that are committed to staying in business, well, that's a real challenge. But there are also market share opportunities available right now. So if you're frustrated because limited access to your prospects is affecting revenue, but in your heart, you know that there's a better way to engage and to convince them, well then, this is created for you. Now in this new world, prospects are rapidly gravitating towards on-demand and remote buying experiences. Just like a salesperson would traditionally have done for your business, now your website needs to inspire visitors to either learn more or make a purchase. So at the very least, your business needs to have a sales page that offers an on-demand buying experience that pulls prospects through your sales message, because when prospects know what you know, buying becomes a no-brainer. But you can't rely on text alone, because today's buyers won't burn the mental calories needed to thoroughly read about your solution. For a lot of people, reading is hard. It takes effort, and ultimately, your success in the new world will depend on how effortlessly you make learning about your solution. So as you create your sales page, I want you to use text sparingly down the page to transition viewers through each stage of your sales message. And then on the top of that sales page, that's where you get to make learning super easy by adding a compelling video that highlights the most important information on that page. I like to think of this video like a slip and slide that just speeds up learning. You see, video is the perfect attention hack. It's sticky, keeps people around twice as long, and video is the easiest way for people to see your solution in action. And that's why, compared to text, a business video is 4 times more likely to be watched. And when people are done watching, they're 85% more likely to buy. Boom! Now, to blow your mind, more than 50% of viewers will watch a 17-minute video to the end. How many text-only pages have that kind of stickiness? All right, so you need to create an effortless on-demand buying experience by giving visitors a really interesting video that engages their brain and shows the impact that your business is going to have on their life. The perfect video and sales page combination should deliver information like your best salesperson. The only difference is when you create your sales page, you have to know what to say and in what order. But fortunately, your best salesperson has already optimized your sales process. So pick their big brain